Now we're moving on to electronegativity, starting with the definition. Electronegativity is the power of an atom to attract a pair of electrons towards itself in a covalent bond. General trends you need to be aware of. Electronegativity increases up a group. Electronegativity increases across a period. We use the Pauling scale for measuring how electronegative an element is. An element with a score of 0 is the least electronegative, and as it moves towards 4, that is the most electronegative. So several things to point out right here, just this small chunk of the periodic table to consider. As we've already pointed out, the ability of the atom to attract a pair of electrons towards itself increases up the group. So hydrogen is more electronegative than sodium. Obviously hydrogen isn't in group 1, but it's still useful to consider the fact that it is more electronegative than sodium, and these numbers here correspond with that. As we go across the period, we can see that the electronegativity increases, so fluorine is much more highly electronegative compared with lithium, and it's actually in this right-hand side of the periodic table you'll find the most electronegative elements. That really does include nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Fluorine is the most electronegative atom. Noble gases do not generally form covalent bonds. Why? Because they have a full outer shell, so therefore that's why no Pauling scale number is assigned here. Lastly, we'll point out the reasons for the electronegativity increasing up a group, because there are fewer electron shells, as we know. You could write out the electronic configuration to prove this, which means that less shielding occurs, the atoms are smaller, the nuclear charge is therefore stronger, attracting the electrons towards the nucleus. Then electronegativity increases across a group, and that's all to do with the number of protons in the nucleus increasing. So the nuclear charge increases whilst the energy levels remain constant, so the shielding remains the same. So that's why elements towards the right-hand side of the periodic table will be more able to attract the electron pair towards them.